Y'all are trying to kill me. Y'all are trying to take me out for real. Today's video comes by request of Drummer Man Music. Dude. This song, I feel like I should have done a reaction video when I hit play on this song. I had never heard this song a day in my life. When I hit play, I feel like there just should have been a camera watching me. This song goes so hard. It is so groovy, and there's just so much going on. We're going to tackle it today, though. Welcome back to Soul MCA's channel, where we take the mystery out of the music. Today we are doing a song called A New Name by Chicago Mass. All right, the song is going to be in E flat. And before I go any further, whose man's is this? Like, who? Somebody please tell me who the bass player is on this track. Please. I am dying to know. The dude is a flat out monster, just a complete monster. How he thought of this bass line, how he thought of all of these movements, I have no idea. But dude is a genius. All right, so we're in E flat, right? I am detuned. We'll do our housekeeping stuff. So my B string, I'm on a 5-string bass. What would normally be a B string is actually a B flat. E string is actually E flat. Normally A is A flat. Normally D, D flat. Normally G, G flat. All right, so where we play today, or where you see me play today, may be different than where you play depending on how you're tuned. If you're in standard tuning, your E flat is going to be at the 6th fret. However, mine is going to be at the 7th fret on the A string is where I'm going to choose to start this song. All right, so I'm going to go into the intro and let the madness begin, man. Just why not? Let the madness begin. All right, y'all, so I actually recorded a lot of this video already, went back and realized that the click track isn't syncing with the video, which was fine before. It's been fine forever, but the software I'm using updated right before I made this video, and I can't get the two to sync again. So I apologize. You're now gonna get these examples without a click track, which makes it a little, doesn't feel the same, but I'm going to do my best to do it justice. Before I go into it, I should have told you about the notes we need in the major scale. I told you we were in E flat, but I didn't give you the notes. All right, that's our E flat major scale, which I'll put the notes somewhere, either on the screen or below in the description. But first note, second note, third note, fourth note, fifth note, sixth note, seventh note, eighth note. This song uses all 12 notes, I do believe. I don't think there's a single note we don't end up using. So every note between E flat and the next high E flat you'll need. So you got your 1, what I call our sharp 1, some people call flat 2, 2, flat 3, 3, 4, your tritone or your sharp 4, which is between your 4 and your 5, sharp 5 or flat 6, flat 7, 7, and 1. Okay, so you need all of that. All right, so let us proceed. I'm gonna now play the beginning. I had it down and did it so wonderfully with the click track. I'm a little upset, but here we go. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. So minus the mistake, which I didn't make earlier, we have and what that is it is a sharp 5, sharp 4, 4, flat 3, 1, And if you know music theory, or you know anything about scales, you'll know that that is actually a blues scale, like half of a blues scale, but just played backwards. The only thing that we didn't put in there is the flat 7 and the octave. Okay. So we start out with that half blues scale backwards. Then we're gonna do flat 7, 6, 5, 4, flat 3. Okay, so far we've got. Then we're gonna do which is our 8, flat 7, 5, 4, and flat 3, which is a minor pentatonic. Minor pentatonic without the octave. Okay. So far we've got all right. Then the last piece we need is our flat 3, high flat 3, 2, 8, flat 7, 6. All right, one more time. All right, so all together that intro is okay. So hopefully you've got that. Let me try to do it again slowly through with saying the numbers. 5, sharp 4, 4, flat 3, 1, flat 7, 6, 5, 4, flat 3, 8, flat 7, 5, 4, flat 3, flat 3, 2, 1, flat 7, 6, or 8, 6. All right. Then for the groove on the intro, we've got that ringing on my A string is driving me crazy. I don't know if you guys can hear it. We've got a 1 and then an octave. 1 octave. Then we're going to do 5 flat 7 3, 5 flat 7 3. So 1 octave, 5 flat 7 3. Then we're going to walk up every note after the 3 to the 5. All right, so we've got, so that's 3, 4, 4 sharp 5, 1 octave, 5 flat 7 3, 4, 4 sharp 5. Okay, so that is our intro all together. Let me give it to you real quick, slow. And so on and so forth and so on and so forth. Let's move on to the next part. Again, no click track. Already recorded this part, but we'll record it again. We have the new name, and this is the main part of the song. I guess you can call it the chorus. It sounds like this: 1, 2, 3. I gotta do so much thinking without the click track, like about timing and stuff. All right, but that's what we have in our second part. So there is a change between the intro and the groove of the song. All right, so before in the intro we were doing, there's a slight change. Now that 3 becomes a flat 3. So it's, everything else stays the same. So octave 8, 5 flat 7, flat 3, 4, 4 sharp 5. So let's see if you can hear the difference. This is with the 3, which is the intro. This is in the groove of the song with the flat 3. Slight difference, okay? Then we've got the best part of the entire song. Oh my goodness, I love this. So we've been playing between these two octaves so far. This next part we're gonna switch to between those two octaves, and it makes the song, changes the bass line completely. It just jumps out of the song, as well as the rhythm changes a little bit. So we go from to, all right, 1 flat 7, 1 flat 7 5 flat 3 4 4 sharp 5, 1 flat 7 1 flat 7 5 flat 3 4 4 sharp 5. All right, and the transition to that is we skip the 4 sharp and the 4, and we go 1 2 3 4. I think it's 4 hits on the 5. 1 2 3 4, and then to this, and then you've got to jump right back into the groove. All right, so I'll do that. I'll just do the whole part. Once, twice, 3 times right here, and this 4th time it changes. Straight back to the groove. All right, and that is our chorus part. So let's move on to the next part. Okay, so the next part will be a little tricky for me without the click track, but hopefully I can do it straight through. 1 2. So the words are, you gotta walk upright. 1 2 3. It's so tricky for me to catch that without hearing the beat. One more time from the top. You gotta. Got it that time. All right, so we'll just do up to that. I'll just do up to that, and then I'll do the little what's happening after the post chorus in a second. All right, so we got a lot here. So we're the beginning of the song. We've been in this. That's all been happening around the 1 of the song, around the E flat. Now we're gonna go to the 4. The 4 of the song. All right. So you gotta. I need my notes for this. Okay, so we've got 4 6. I see reading these notes is not going to be easy. All right, we've got 4 6 flat 7 7 1, right? 4 6 flat 7 7 1, just a chromatic walk from the 6 to the 1. Then we do, which is flat 7 1 flat 7 1 1 flat 7 6. All right, flat 7 1 flat 7 6. Da 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 da. Flat 7 1 flat 7 6. All right, then we do so that was in the 4. Now we're going to the flat 3, and before you get to the flat 3, you've got to do a 2 to the flat 3, and we're actually going to do the same shaped fingering in the flat 3rd. The notes will be this: flat 3rd 5, sharp 5 6, flat 7. Then we do that little balance between what is that? That's the 5 sharp, flat 7, 5 sharp, 5. So let me do that again. Let me go back to the first one. Okay, which I believe I forgot on the I forgot to say that it goes through that chromatic walk a second time on the 4. Also does it on the flat 3. This is what I'm gonna do, because I can see this getting confusing, and if I was watching this video, I could see me being confused. I'm going to write the phrases under, if I haven't done it already, under the respective parts. Okay. All right. So then after you do that flat third part, you're gonna go sharp 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sharp, 5, 5. Okay. So all together that would be, you gotta walk up, right? You gotta okay, and then we go straight back into the groove for the post that part, little instrumental. Then okay, so after you come out of that, you go straight back into that groove. Octave, 1 octave, flat third, then 1, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and then straight back into the groove. Then we do the first half of the intro. Okay. That half blues scale, and then the flat 7, 6, 5, 4, flat 3, and then we begin back with the groove, and we're back at the beginning of the song right there. Okay, that whole thing was confusing. That whole segment was confusing, and I do understand that. Again, I'm gonna try to clean it up with text underneath this. Hopefully that does help. Sorry, I wasn't better of a teacher through that part. Okay. But hopefully when you see the numbers with the sound, you'll be okay to figure it out or make it work in your head. All right. So then I'm going to move on to a next part. There's something I got to clarify. Okay, so before we go into this next part, sometimes I press. I need to clarify something I said, right? So that intermission that I gave with that happens only the first time. The second time, everything else about it stays the same. But instead of being that, it actually just does which is just a 2 flat 3 3, and then we're gonna go into this part. Sometimes I press my way. All right. So, and then anytime it goes into sometimes I press my way, from then on, it does that as the transition, that little piece, connecting piece. All right. So it goes. Let's pretend I just came from the. And then, okay, wish I memorized these words. So after we come off that 2 sharp, sometimes I press, so that's 4, and then the octave of the 4 twice. All right, so 4, 2 octaves of 4. Then we're just gonna walk. I don't know why I write notes, because I don't ever read from them once I get rolling. 6, flat 7, 7, 1. Then we're going to do that same pattern we did in the 4 to start it in the 1. 1 octave octave, or 1 8 8. Okay. Then we're going to do a chromatic walk there. 3 4 4 sharp 5. Then the same thing in the 5 5 5 5, the low 5, and then the 2 octaves. Then we'll do 7 1 sharp 1 2. Then this break 1. This software is giving me a lot of issues while I'm recording, y'all. I'm sorry. It is all over the place today. Sorry. So 5. We walked to the 2. Then we hit this break 1. Sharp 4. Then we do the same thing with the 4 again. 4. Then we go 1 7 1 sharp 1 2 3 4 4 sharp 5 5, and then back to the. Okay. So that whole thing together is 4 octave octave, 6 flat 7 7 1 1 octave octave, 3 4 4 sharp 5 5 octave octave, 7 1 1 sharp 2 1 4 sharp, or sharp 4 4 6 flat 7 7 1 1 7 1 1 sharp 2 3 4 4 sharp 5 5, and we're done with that part. Okay. So then the whole song collectively repeats those 3 parts a few times. Very beginning, which we did, that middle piece, can't think of it right now. And then this other piece I just did, and they just go around and around. And then there's a last part, which is the bridge. But let me talk about the interlude between this last part I just did, into that interlude, and then into the bridge part. Yeah, the devil really don't want me to do this video. Okay, let me back up real quick before we talk about this intro, before we talk about this interlude. In that part, all right, so the second time he does that, and I just wanted to give that to you. It's just after the break and the hit on the 1, 5. You do a 6, hammer on into the flat 7 at the very top on the G string, and then just drop down to the sharp 4. All right, so it's just a double stop, and then 4. All right, so just wanted to give that to you. So give you the placement one more time. Okay, just so you got that. Then we go into this part, assuming it's the very last one of those, we go back to this. Right, and that happens 3 full times, and then the last time you get this, you only get half of it. Then you get, okay, and then we go into the bridge. So what that is 5 6 1 4 flat 3, 5 6 5 6 1 4 flat 3, 5 6 1. All right, I said a lot of 5 6s, but they happen differently. So 5 6 1 4 flat 3, 5 6 5 6 4 1 4 flat 3, 5 6 1. All right, it's important you get all of those. All right. Real time, it sounds like this. Okay. And again, it's going to come off on the very fourth time of this intro hit that's looping. The intro phrase. It comes on the fourth one. Then we get okay. And all that part is doing is 5-1, then flat 7. But I suggest you do, I don't even know if y'all can see me, I suggest you do this flat 7 right here, which for me is on my D string at the double dot, so for you would be at the 11th fret. So I just do 5-1, and then I slide into it, but not from all the way there. I kind of do it from like there, 5-1. Then it's 5 flat 3-1, 5-1, 5-3-1. Flat 7 flat. 1, 2, 3. Five of those flat 7s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-1. Bop, 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 bop. 5 flat 3-1. Bop, 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 bop. 5-1. Okay. So that whole phrase happens almost 2 complete bars, but like you heard me do, on the last phrase of the second bar, you get, which we just did to get into this whole thing, from that interlude to get into it. All right. So then that pretty much gives you all the parts that you need. Now, what they start to do, as they run that a little longer, they're still using that phrase. They may delay the hit on the one. And they just keep looping it, okay? So there's nothing different that they do except delay the time of, on that last 5-6-1, they might just do 5-6-1. All right, so there's 2 different ones. One hesitates a little longer than the other a little less than the first. All right, I think the last one starts a little earlier too, so that they can hesitate a little longer. But that will give you everything you need through that phrase. And then it's gonna go back to, I gotta walk up right. I gotta and then I believe it ends 1. Yeah, I think that's how it ends. All right, which you have all of that already. So that was the intro hit, the first half, and then they hit the 1, and then those 5 flat 7s, and that is the entirety of the song. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like I did not teach to my normal level. I'm fighting a lot of technical difficulties, and the song is long. I got halfway through recording it with the click track. Everything was going good, fine. And then my computer starts doing a bunch of stuff on me, so I apologize if it's not clear. Those that have been with me for a while know that I'm big on clarity of teaching, and it's important to me that you understand, because why am I teaching if you don't get it? So blame it on the computer and not on me. No, I'm joking. I obviously have my part too. But a song like this, you definitely need a click track or something driving to kind of back it, to give it some reference. But at least you have the notes, and hopefully you can go back with the track and play it. Play this slow. I could have done this video probably 3 days ago. I learned the song and I was able to play it at turtle speed. But I said, let me hold off until I can work the song up to speed and have it completely under my fingers. And you saw that I still messed up here or there too. But generally speaking, I have it. The key to this song is in the speed. This dude is a speed demon, as well as I don't know how he thought of this. I have no idea. But very impressive bass player. And again, please, y'all, let me know who this is. If you know who this is, this song is serious. Check it out. And there's a lot of stuff by Chicago Mass that's actually pretty dope, but I'd never heard this one before. So this is Soul MC. I'm going to sign off here before I start rambling. I already have started. I don't want to hold you up anymore, as this video is probably going to be crazy long by the time it's all said and done. But remember that the good musicians get the gigs, but the cocky ones don't keep them. This is Soul MCA. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know how I did. And yeah, next video is coming as soon as I can get it done. Y'all are killing me with these tutorials. I've got a whole bunch backed up. I have stopped responding. So if you write something about a tutorial, I'm not answering you. I'm just writing it down and adding it to the list. So for those of you that may be adding and wondering, like, well, he usually responds, I'm just so backed up that I'm not even like, okay, got it. Normally I'll see the song, go listen to the song, come back, and I've been crazy busy. It hasn't worked. So I just add you to the bottom of the list. Some I have missed. I'm realizing I'm going back through my comments and missing some. So I'm doing my best to make sure I caught up to all of them. But yeah, this is me. Have a good one. Take care. God bless.